How's it going, everybody? It is time to react to something that has already injured my soul just by reading the title of this video. It is a video by a channel called The Quick Slice.
Quick Slice.
Go ahead and subscribe to them. I'm doing it right now.
This was a recommended video on our Discord.
Oof, and it's rough.
And I'm really excited. He spent $30,000 just to be cheated on and lied to. Love After Lockdown. Now, we have watched a show like this in the past.
It's not this one, but it's...
I was going to say, I don't know if it's the exact same show, but as you guys know, we love all of the trash relationship reality
stories,
TV. Yeah.
Human interest stories, they call them, I've learned to find. And this is a shining example, it seems, of people who idealize somebody else.
Yes. I think that's like the biggest problem in all of these shows is they don't take the people, well, I will say, sometimes they don't take them at face value and they only see, the glimmers. Right. And sometimes the other person just fakes it and makes it seem like they're just going to be
That's a big
together.
part of it. But I think it comes down to the selfish nature that people pursue and perceive relationships nowadays, where the realest part of the situation for them is their ideal of somebody else.
I won't even say nowadays. I think that's always been a problem.
It's like, it's not about how they are, is not about you. That they are how they are. Yeah. Your idea of them doesn't make them any different. They are who they are at the end of the day. And if you have a perception of somebody that's not who they actually are, that's on you.
I don't even think it's like, oh, this is how you are. It's like, this is how it's going to be.
This is what I want, and I'm projecting those expectations on you. Yeah. It comes from a very selfish place. Yeah. Because you find yourself not in love with the person, but your ideal of them, which is yours that you made. Yeah. All the dating shows end up, if there's a huge problem, that's like number one on the list. Yeah. I mean, I think it's like kind of a natural thing. Like, that's your want, that's your desire, that's what you hope that your relationship will be. But you kind of got to cut it off after that. Yeah. And not be like, well, you're not this way. Exactly. Why aren't you this way? Be mad, and it's like, because that's not
what they want. Yeah. Maybe those aren't lining up or whatever.
So this
But it doesn't sound like that's what this is. It sounds like this lady just lied to him.
When somebody's in jail, all you have is the perception of what they will be like when they're not there.
Pretty much. Besides conversations. Yeah.
So anyway, I guess you want to check this out?
Let's go.
What you spent on her in a year and a half?
I don't know, ma. Some grams.
How many grams?
20, 30 pounds, I guess.
Wow.
Love is in the air. It's just gonna cost you $20,000 or $30,000. We've already talked about the trifecta of simpage, and let's be honest, no one's ever going to top David. But Deontay is a worthy addition to the club.
I don't know, ma. Some grams.
I don't know, some grands, 20, 30, 40. You can't put a price on that.
Some and 30.
What you don't understand, Mom, is if I keep giving her stuff and giving her money, there is a very small chance that she will sleep with me. And if that's what it takes to be in love, then that's what it takes.
He said it, not us.
On what? When she has been incarcerated the whole time.
Oh, she's been.
What?
Commissary and stuff, ma.
He's sending $30,000 to jail?
Gesture he does as if that was a ridiculous question. What do you think she spent the money on? Jeez, she needed it. It was for cigarettes and ramen noodles.
That's a high price for love. That's all I can tell you. A very high price.
Yeah, his mother pretty much just tells it to him straight. And the crazy thing about this is he's already been through this before with someone else and spent like 20 or 30 grand on them as well.
This girl just wants to use you, okay? She told you that she went on that inmate line looking for someone to take
time out.
I just want to go ahead and say, unless you're just racking up all that cash, what do you do with $30,000 in jail? And why do I never expect the woman to be in jail?
Because here's what you can do. You can sell drugs.
In jail?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
and you can make money in there because you can buy the drugs for people to bring in, and then you make the money, and then you know. Yeah. If there is...
And it's not just drugs, too, because I had a family member who was in prison who would make wine and play poker and gamble, and I mean, there's still a hustle even in there.
But you can like use prison guards to traffic money and stuff like that. A lot of times they'll even have like certain gangs will like train one of their people to go in and be a prison guard to make sure that that kind of thing
and it
happens.
wouldn't be hard to get that job.
No. So, you know, there's ways that you can become rich in jail.
I also feel bad, like, I never expected it to be her to be in jail. Like, I never think about women going to jail. I don't know any... I maybe know one woman. I don't know. Maybe I know a few, now that I'm thinking about it.
Anyway, back to it.
The money.
So yeah, this girl Nicole he's talking to straight up admitted to him that she went on that website in the first place just to find people to send money to her. She also says that she didn't develop feelings for him until 6 months after they started talking, meaning that she saw him only as a source of money for a long time and admitted it to him.
And she said she wasn't expecting to find a relationship. She said I was one in a million.
She's not buying it. What? She said you were 1 in a million? Dude, you should totally send her like $30,000. When I first started talking to you and you sent me some money, I was like, wow, this guy's 1 in 1,000. And then you sent me 30 grand and I was like, you're 1 in a million.
What's up? My name is Deontay. I'm in a relationship with this beautiful blonde.
I can't stand materialistic people. I can't stand shallow people.
Oh, perfect. It sounds like you picked the right person. Babe, I'm so glad I have you. I just cannot stand people that are shallow and materialistic. Dude. It's a good thing you're not like that. Anyway, here's $500. But remember, I wouldn't be giving you this money if I thought you were materialistic. I also wouldn't be buying all of these things for you if I thought you were materialistic.
What up, boy? What up? Chillin'. Derek is my best friend. For when she gets out. I've known that man for 27 years.
You really bought her Michael Kors?
That's what she wanted.
And damn AirPod.
That's what she wanted.
Can't stand materialistic people.
How is it even possible to simultaneously hold those two thoughts? You're saying you can't stand materialistic people, and then your friend asks, why are you buying her all this stuff? And you said, because that's what she wanted. Which means that she's... Alright, you know what? This is one of those guys that you could never explain this to. He's never going to see it any other way. He's going to have to learn for himself once she completely screws him over. I like Deontay's friend here because he knows exactly what's going on and he comes over just to laugh at the whole situation.
So because you talked to her for a year and a half, she just deserves $1,000 walking out of prison.
Hell yeah. I don't think this dude's smile has gone away at any point during this entire show so far. No matter what the situation is or what mood he's in, even if he gets angry, he still has this smile on his face.
I want my family or friends to just understand and not just straight judge based off the fact that this woman is an inmate.
He also barely opens his mouth when he speaks. Someone in the comments of one of these videos pointed out that he would be a great ventriloquist. In fact, maybe that's why he's able to afford to give her so much money. Maybe he's living the lavish ventriloquist lifestyle.
My little sex toy or torso that I got, whatever you want to call it. I've actually named her Nicole Jr.
Oh God, what is happening now? Dude, what are you doing? I don't want to call it anything. What do you... Nicole Jr. Is she supposed to be flattered by that and not completely disturbed?
Let me get you all cleaned off.
Yes, we have reached that wonderful moment where they meet for the first time in person and then they can be happy for about 5 minutes before all hell breaks loose. The honeymoon period for relationships on this show typically lasts...
He threw it in the dishwasher with the dishes too! Like, dirty dishes. Just throw that bitch in there. Was it? That means it was dirty. Oh my God.
I'm going to be ready for the next one. I am going to be ready for the next one.
That's about 15 minutes.
Nicole Jr.
Yes, sir.
All she sees is a giant dollar sign walking over to her, and you can immediately tell that she's not interested in him at all. She'll barely even look him in the eyes.
Oh my God.
Baby. Oh my God.
I want stuff in my hand. Oh.
Alright, I hope that was worth $30,000 because that's pretty much all you're going to get, and I'm not even kidding. I could probably bet my life that this relationship is not going to work out and still sleep fine without a care in the world.
When I walked out of the prison and I saw Deontay waiting for
me.
Watch
him.
It was the best feeling ever.
That's his woman.
Straight up.
I'd be pretty excited too if I was about to get $1,000 and a bunch of free shit.
So,
This dude is going in.
If I'm going to stay at your house tonight.
Me or no?
I know that you...
Alright, so right away she says that she doesn't want to stay at his place, even though they already talked about that being the plan. And the most action that this poor dude is going to get is this glance over at her as she's taking her sweatshirt off.
I know that you want me to, but I just feel like...
You don't want to say you don't have to.
I just haven't seen my mom in a really long time.
I also haven't seen my ex-boyfriend in a while, so I figured this would be a good opportunity to talk to him.
Nah.
Planned on seeing my mom and then going to his place, but now that I'm out, my anxiety is so bad. Even being hugged is kind of making me feel uncomfortable.
Oh wow, that is so convenient. I was just wondering how she was going to find a way not to sleep with him or touch him or get near him. Now this is obviously a real thing for a lot of people, but it's total BS with her, no doubt in my mind.
Oh my gosh, this is my mom's house.
Sorry, so let's go meet her and everything.
I think I'm just gonna go in here by myself.
Well, hold on, what now?
Yeah, listen, you're great and everything, and I appreciate all the money, but I don't like you. So there's really no reason for you to meet my mother, because you don't
She's
really
not even gonna get her gifts.
But at the same time, all that money stuff, that's cool. That's really cool. You should keep that up.
I gotta be cool. It's the first day out. But at the same time, you know, I did not expect to be sleeping in my bed alone.
Alone? Dude, what about Nicole Jr.? You should tell her about that. Then she'll definitely want to come over. So Nicole goes into her mother's house alone and then whips out her phone that Deontay bought for her and then starts to text her ex-boyfriend.
Just because I'm in love with him doesn't mean I don't want to talk to anybody else anymore. I literally just got out of prison. I'm not married. Like, I have a lot of life to live in.
You may not be married, but Deontay thinks you two are engaged. Can you imagine accepting 30 grand from someone and then lying to them and screwing them over this badly? I mean, she wasted no time. She was texting her ex like less than an hour after getting out of prison.
Hey, babe.
What's up, babe? Kind of felt some type of way about last night.
Oh, what? I didn't want to stay with you?
Wow, she really looks like she cares about what he's saying. Listen, dude, you hooked me up with this phone and you expect me not to use it and not to text my ex-boyfriend? That's on you.
He doesn't even know about that.
Respect you got for me as a man and respect you got for our relationship, and it's just gonna be what it is, and I just keep it in the back of my mind.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, I'm not gonna argue with you today and be in a bad mood.
Listen, this relationship works a lot better if you just drive me around, buy me stuff, and then just leave me alone.
I feel like it's way too soon for him to be trying to have sex with me. Like, you don't even know my favorite color. You want to sleep with me and you don't even know my favorite color?
Man, that's the secret right there. You got to figure out her favorite color first. No wonder this has been going wrong. Her ex-boyfriend, now he knows her favorite color. So right now they're going to get her hair done, which he's paying for, obviously. And as that's happening, he's going to go buy her a bunch of stuff in another store. Mr. Beast calls himself the human ATM. He doesn't have shit on this guy. This girl, Nicole, has pretty much created her own human ATM. And now she's just trying to perfect her craft.
Deontay's out buying me a new dress right now.
Is he?
He bought me a bunch of gifts too. He bought me 2 Michael Kors watches, 3 pairs of Jordans.
Barbie does not care.
Maintenance.
I can't stand materialistic people.
Joe, what do you think of Deontay as like a person though? Like what do you like about him? Wait, I don't understand. Were you not listening? He gives me stuff. So people, when they get together in relationships, typically like things about each other. What do you like about Deontay? Let's see. I like the fact that he can't stand shallow or materialistic people. He has no tolerance for that.
What do you think he wants in return?
I mean, I know what he wants in return, but he's not going to get it.
God, she makes this guy look so bad on this show. This is really embarrassing. I might have to end this.
This hurt me worse.
I was very committed to Deontay. But like right before I got out, I did end up like sleeping with a girl. But I don't feel like girls is cheating because I don't know, I just don't feel like it is.
Alright, even if that were true, you're still talking to your ex-boyfriend. So I don't know how you could say you're above cheating.
Done so much drugs.
It's finally time for some romance. Let's see if Deontay can get his money's worth.
Yeah. I will try one on, but you can look, but you cannot touch.
Oh, don't tease me like that.
But I don't have to try one on if you don't want me to.
Now, go ahead, try,
Those rules are bad
try it on,
for you.
please.
Oh man, this is brutal. She did that with such anger and aggression. She is completely disgusted by this guy. So then she dances for him and makes him sit on his own hands so that he won't be tempted. Now obviously David is still the king, but at this point I would put Deontay right behind him, which means Sean has now been bumped out of the trifecta.
I don't know who those two other people are.
But it ain't over
we gotta
yet
find
because
out.
he's actually in another season coming up, so we'll see what happens there. So in this clip they all go out to eat and Deontay invites his friend and Nicole invites her friend from prison. Then she decides it would be a good idea to invite her ex-girlfriend as well. Why not?
What are you looking for?
Nobody.
Who is nobody?
My friend might come tonight.
What friend?
Her name's Tia.
I just have to say again, this dude is awesome because he knows exactly what is going on and he completely tears this entire thing apart.
Oh.
Is that word?
Wait, what?
I had to go to the bathroom.
No, you need to answer that damn question.
All he had to do was ask one question to completely throw her off. One question that Deontay never bothered to ask.
I know that. She my mother.
Serious right now?
And he's like, I've been trying.
It makes sense to say like 3 or 4 times, but she said like 1 time, which clearly means it was more than that because you'd remember if it was only 1 time.
But I can't even touch them.
Dude, don't you remember? She has anxiety about touching you only.
How many times did you do the nasty in prison?
You want to know the truth?
Yes, please.
All right, hold on.
Wow, she got to multiply times 2, carry the 4.
I don't even have anything to add. This guy is hilarious. They should have this guy talk to every single couple on this show.
Six.
Wow,
and
that
I
it
was
keeps
dating.
going up.
6, and I was dating 4 of them.
How is she proud of, like, I was dating 4 of them?
She said she was dating 4 of them.
Yes, I did hear it, and now if you'll excuse me, I think I'm just gonna melt into the floor and
Aww.
disappear. So literally right after this conversation, she steps outside to call her ex-girlfriend.
Yo, who the you talking to?
Did he just spawn next to her?
Why are you tripping right now, Deontay?
Who you talking to?
What do you mean I'm talking to
No,
my
don't sit out here
friend?
and embarrass me in front of my boy.
You.
Wow, he's finally standing up for himself. It's a little too late, but it's good that he's finally doing it. So she is clearly very manipulative and is gaslighting him on this whole situation, acting like, what are you talking about? Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
Why is it so hard for you to spend 1 night with me?
That makes me uncomfortable.
But you ain't uncomfortable with me spending my money on you.
Oh shit.
There
You
he
two are
goes.
supposed to be in love and she's uncomfortable to spend a night with you. Now if there was some sort of experience or reason as to why she felt that way, it would make sense, but clearly she's saying that only with you. Alright, so the next clip we're gonna look at is when he finally meets her mother.
Hello?
She just got her hair done. What is she
I like how
doing?
he just appears there, staring blankly.
Come in. This is
Okay.
Deontay. Hello.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you?
Why does he
You
look
look
terrified? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he came in that way and was just staring without breaking eye contact
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, I am.
I mean, there's
Well,
Jason
I-
Voorhees
yeah.
on the door, and
She's got that mom
It said
teacher
murder on the front.
stare where she
Maybe it's
stares
Halloween.
into your eyes.
Looked like you were the one staring. I don't
Yeah,
know, maybe
dude.
she was staring too. I don't know. You guys are all just staring at each other, and Nicole's over there staring at the phone that Deontay paid for.
Don't talk about me.
There she goes.
So, I know it's kind of weird how I met Nicole. Who goes online and looks for prisoners for love, right?
Wow, you're making a really good pitch for yourself right there.
I love Nicole, and I don't know if she told you, but we're engaged.
She didn't tell her because apparently Nicole didn't even know they were engaged. Now, she could be lying, but I could also see how Deontay would think they were engaged based on some sort of misunderstanding.
Oh gosh, she didn't tell you.
Y'all are engaged.
Well, if by engaged you mean I give her money and then she talks to other people behind my back, then yes.
Dude,
Alright, so
this
the next clip
guy-
we're going to look at, Deontay and Nicole get into a huge argument about, well, you will see.
What's that?
My boob appointments. I got the price sheet right here. Don't act mad because you literally know that boobs are thousands of dollars.
Oh boy, here we go again. She won't even touch you, yet she wants you to buy her fake boobs so other people can touch them. Please, Deontay, I'm losing my sanity here.
We've talked about this before. This is actually really cheap, $6,000. Because guess what?
That's pretty cheap.
I thought it was going to be $8,000, so I was like, ooh, this is good.
Oh, baby, that's a lot of money.
Hey babe, why don't you use some of that 30 grand that I sent you to pay for it? Oh, you didn't save any of it? You spent it all in prison? Oh, that's okay. I totally understand. Ramen noodles can get expensive.
But you said you were going to pay it. And
I don't know what I said.
But you literally, like, I'm irritated because you just got me so excited and you don't even have the money to pay for it.
I don't have any money because I sent it all to you. Why don't you pay for it? I don't have shit anymore. You took everything. It's just me and Nicole Jr. now.
Well, if I gotta bust my ass at work or not pay my rent, I will figure it out.
Oh.
You would not pay your bills to pay for my boob job?
That's what it takes to keep you satisfied, baby. I guess so.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes me a little happy.
Think about this for a second.
Okay.
Please. She's saying it makes her happy to know that you won't be able to pay rent because you're giving her money. She is happy if you are miserable and unable to pay your bills as long as she's getting what she wants.
You know what? Tia's birthday, I forgot. I need to call her and tell her happy birthday.
Oh, here we go again with the
ex-girlfriend.
Tia,
Yeah.
the same one you used to date. You just still communicate with this person.
I mean, she's my friend, Deontay.
I wouldn't do like that.
Listen, if you ever want to see my fake boobs that you're going to buy for me, then you better be nice.
I'm trying to come take care of you.
But if
Wait.
I was in there talking to my ex, it'll be a problem.
I don't want to meet his mom. Come get me.
So now she's in the other room using the phone that he paid for, calling her ex to come pick her up.
What's this?
Oh no, she's found
Oh
it.
no!
Not good.
Disgusting.
Did I just hear her say what?
She has been looking for a reason to get angry with him or to break it off with him, and she has just found it. She's supposed to be meeting his mother tonight, by the way, too.
I walk over here, it's underneath the bed. When I was in prison, Deontay told me that he had a sex toy. Oh, the thought of him, this thing just, it creeps me
I
out.
don't think
All right,
she
maybe
likes
the
men.
uncomfortable thing wasn't bullshit after all.
Sitting in here in my house making a joke out of me. Some bitch you been.
Were you sitting in here?
I heard all that.
What'd I
want
say?
you to come
Please
get
tell me,
me.
where's
I want
the
you to
word?
come get me.
Not
Okay,
that.
so I'm just here. All
You
right.
are tripping. I asked
I'm
her
here.
to come and get me.
You are tripping. I didn't say come and get me. I asked her to come and get me.
I asked her to come and get me.
I don't want to be here. I heard what you said.
Yeah, because I just found that dumbass sex.
That you trying to.
Doll is freaking me out.
I don't even really know what to say anymore. Well, first off, she said that she wanted to leave before she even found that thing, so that's just a lie right there. Secondly, dude, that is the creepiest shit ever. Don't do that. Especially don't tell her about it, and don't name it after her. And especially don't tell her mother about it, which actually happened, but I did not have a clip of it.
What?
This final clip we're going to look at here, Deontay drops her off at her mother's house as usual, but he notices that she sat out on the front porch on her phone, which he found to be unusual. He suspects that she's about to meet up with her ex, so he parks down the street to spy on her. And sure enough, some dude shows up. I guess he doesn't make her uncomfortable.
You know who I am, bro?
Nah,
I'm a man, dog. I'm the she was just with 5 minutes ago.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. My heart's pounding.
I do have to give this guy some credit for standing up for himself, especially right in front of her ex.
What's up, Nicole?
I'll explain to you.
You serious? You
I'll
like
explain
my
to
mama,
you
bro.
later.
You know what I've been through. You gonna do me like that? After all the I done did for you? You serious?
Hey babe, whenever you're done flipping out, can you give me some money? Because I think we're gonna go pick up a bottle of wine for our date night.
She went into prison, but we definitely kept in communication, throughout the whole time.
Give me my mother cell phone. Give me the cell phone, Nicole. Oh, you don't want to give me the phone? Bet. Keep the phone. I'ma deactivate the bitch.
So this seems like it should be the end for these two, but I almost guarantee
Oh my
that
God.
Deontay's gonna go back to her.
No.
The episode coming up, it showed him saying that he still thinks that she's in love with him and that he's in love with her. I mean, I guess he can't stop true love. That's clearly what this is. Alright, well that's all I got for this one. Thanks for stopping by and watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this mess. I will hopefully see you for the next train wreck.
That hurt me. That hurt me.
There's too much.
She's still in love. That's up there. That is up there. I think that's number one that I've seen that I feel bad for him. The number one, I think his name's David, from 90 Day Fiance. But I don't feel bad about him at all. Absolutely, I don't feel bad for him at all. He's a scumbag.
Here's what don't make no sense to me, okay? There's plenty of places where you can go that prostitution is legal.
There's only one place in the United States.
It'd cost you $30,000. Oh.
Yeah. That's not what he wants.
But I'm talking about...
That's not what he wants.
High-end escort who you know is not going to give you some crazy STD.
He doesn't want
But this chick is probably going to give him syphilis if he does sleep with her. The whole time I'm thinking
at least 6 that we know of in prison.
Do you know that you were paying creme de la creme primo prices for potted meat, motherfucker, and smiling about it? Oh! What a...
But that's not what he wants.
This is what these fools who donate massive amounts of money to chick streamers, to boob streamers and stuff. This is how y'all look. Just so you know what you feel looking at this man, y'all are worse. Y'all are even worse. Because you don't even have any actual contact with these people. At least he's talking to her face to face and he still looks stupid. Probably using the same thing y'all use. But he's still looking stupid. Probably got the same Nicole Jr. that you got.
I can't believe she was like, I'm just so disgusted. It's like, dude, he's being celibate.
Like, everything about this person, fake as hell. Fake. Well,
she manipulates the shit out of... I mean, she got on that site. She knew what she was doing. I just feel so bad for him because she's like... There is no way that she wasn't just like, for 6 months, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care. We're not having a relationship. I am not interested in you. Even though that we're on this site to find people that we want to be in relationships with. And he still didn't get it. I feel so bad for him. He told
her mom about his toy?
I don't know.
That's what he said.
She probably brought it up. She probably was like, well, this is why we're not. I don't know. Not this part.
I've donated money to this channel before. I feel betrayed, Jason. But I haven't promised you anything, though. I haven't promised you any extra favors. You know, had I been on here,
$30,000 and we're engaged, and I've already made plans with you to come stay the night with you. And as soon as I get out, I've got too much stuff in my hands to even hug.
Guy Fieri. So, yeah, he's a master appropriator also. I really think that that guy is one of the dumbest people I've ever seen.
I don't even know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I have seen some disasters.
I just feel so bad.
I have seen some disasters of people in denial about relationships. Hell, I've been involved in a relationship that I tried to convince myself was something that it wasn't. Like, it's part of that, but I ain't never...
Here's $30,000. You're in prison. What do you do with $30,000 in prison? Oh, you slept with 6 women while you were in prison, but you don't think that counts. But is that the same rules for him? Because y'all both have to agree on what is okay and what is not okay. And if he thought that was okay, then that's okay. But then you get out and you take the phone and then you call your ex-boyfriend and your ex-girlfriend. You're trying to figure out 2 different ways to get out of this situation. Yeah. And trying to go to your mama's house. She played the fuck out of him. That was sad. But you know what? She loves him, babe. They're in love. And hopefully there's a part 2 to this, because I'm curious.
Boy, you know who
Deontay versus Big Ed. Okay, there's a difference, though, because there's
the yams on Nicole Jr. probably better.
The scumbags, like Big Ed and that David dude, like, I don't feel any remorse for that. I don't feel bad.
Aquafinity connoisseur is saying there's more to this.
Oh my God.
There's more.
Well, there has to be.
There doesn't have to be.
No, there has to be, because he said, I'm done. And then he was like, but we're still in love. And it's like, baby, Like, I would rather be alone.
It gets worse, don't worry.
How does it get worse?
I don't know.
What if he, like, proposes to her and she's like, yeah, sure, okay, but then strings along the entire time, like, oh, well, we can't get married because this, or we can't get married. Or they do get married because she can get half of whatever. Oh, my God. There's so many different ways.
You know who she reminds me of?
I don't
know. What is it? My Name is Earl? His ex?
Oh, yeah. The blonde Priscilla.
You can take this person out of
Presley.
Well, they're in Newport, Virginia, so that's pretty close to a trailer park all over the place. But, yeah, she's like the queen of the trailer park. That's the vibe that I get from her. Yeah. That is like trashy, hoe bag, just like, I don't know.
And she thought she was being so cute, like, I slept with this girl, and this girl, and this girl, and this girl. I cheated on you with this person, and I was dating all four of them while I was engaged to you. That makes me so cool.
The whole culture behind the music and everything, and the fucking prison life and all that fucking shit that she's involved in perpetuates this idea that that's attractive. But even people who like that music and listen to it don't actually live that way. But really stupid people can't tell the difference between the entertainment that they enjoy and how they should actually operate. So she's out here going to prison and doing all this shit and working people and trying to hustle money from sugar daddies and shit, when other people are out here listening to these same artists, involved in the same kind of entertainment and lifestyle other than that, because they know that's the line. Like, you do this line, yes, they sing about it in the songs that I like, but you're a fucking idiot if you actually do this. She actually does this.
I just think, I don't know.
She thinks it's cool to brag about that.
I mean, if that's what she likes and that's what she wants to do, that's fine.
I don't think she knows what she likes.
I don't think so. Well, I don't know, because it kind of got confusing, because it seemed, apart from her ex-boyfriend, that she was just totally turned off by Deontay. Like, she don't hug me, don't touch me. Like, oh, I'm going to use... I don't know if it's an excuse or not, because I do know that in prison, like, you just don't have that same kind of interaction. Mm-hmm. So it could be that for someone else. But to me, she obviously was using him.
Yeah.
I mean, she's bragging about sleeping with all these people while talking about her ex-girlfriend. And as soon as anything sexual came up with him, she was like, fuck no. But then she goes out with the ex-boyfriend,
yeah,
too.
But, like, I think it's overcomplicating the situation. You're giving her brain too much credit for activity. There are some people who will never know what they actually like because they don't have the capacity to go there. All they do is, I see it, that's what I need to do. That makes me a part of something. That makes me somebody. I don't really need to know who I am or what I want, because they're already telling me, good.
Well, she knows part of what she wants, those AirPods or the fucking
Because are those the best quality headphones? No, they're not. Is Michael Kors even... She's in prison, so that Michael Kors done fell off. Nobody cares about that shit no more.
Well, maybe back then. Who knows when this came out.
It's just relevance. Yeah. I want... This is what they say I need to be somebody in something. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Not even going to question it.
Yeah.
Because if I did, I wouldn't have went to prison.
Yeah, why did she go to prison?
Probably for something really stupid.
Stealing stuff, probably.
Probably something really dumb.
Anyway, I'm not going to speculate, because I don't fucking know.
I want to speculate. This bitch signed a contract to be out here getting speculated.
Well, that is true. That is true.
So, anyway... Yeah, I love the chat. You guys are so funny. Chad Jr. saying some things already. Yeah. Oh, anyway.
Lord have mercy.
Love you guys. Thanks for tuning into the reaction. Whew. This is a cool channel we just found called The Quick Slice.
The Quick Slice don't care to go out and slice somewhere it hurts. My God. What? He went for the throat.
Yeah, but the way you the way you said that, everything you just said combined, it's just too much. And we've already went there today. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the reaction. You can give some love to the Quick Slice. We got the original video link down in the description. We're going to have to check
out more.
Yeah, we're going to. If you enjoyed our reaction to this, you could give us a like. You could subscribe to the channel. We do all kinds of fun stuff you may enjoy.
You can comment a suggestion down in the comments on our Discord, on our Patreon, and on our Twitch, where we go live every Friday at 2:30 p.m.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and we will see you next time.
See you guys.